and welcome to this edition of the Farming Legacy Show. This is episode 8, and that is correct. It is episode 8. I made a mistake on the last episode and said episode 17. I meant to say episode 7. So I'm correcting that one right from the beginning now. But we're on the farm. It is December, and I've got new baby pigs that need to be moved. I may have some baby cows too. Let me look here and see. See, there's the baby pigs, and look what happened to my hogs that had the babies. They were at $2,500 a head. Now they've dropped back, so I'm going to sell them, move them to the little pen, and sell these. I'm losing money on them, so about $84 a head, which is uh, times 12. Let me get my calculator, and I'll tell you what that is. 84 times, which is $1,008 of money on them hogs I've lost. So I'm gonna go ahead and uh, I'll load them up and sell them. And let's see. Nope, the cows are at 80%. So that means probably January, if not before, it'll definitely be February before we have baby calves. We got to feed everything here. And I have purchased some stuff since the last episode. Another tractor. This is a yard track. I mean a farmyard tractor. And and uh, I just this is to use in the farmyard. So let me go over here. I need to get my truck out. And I'm gonna move and sell them pigs and then I'm gonna grind some feed before I some corn in the with that tomahawk there. Y'all recognize that behind that tractor? That is the tomahawk. Just watch my videos before, you know that's what I use making pig food. Anyway, let's go around here. I meant to go to the office and get my little magic wand, as I've said before. Anyway, I took a couple days off just to kind of after. All right. After filming those other videos, just to rest and to sometimes you need to take a break, and so I felt that way, so that's what I did. There we go. Now let's go over here, and the first thing we're gonna do, move them little pigs into their own pen, into the baby pig pen, and now I'll load the others back up on here. They'll be ready to go to sell. We'll run them down to the animal dealer and sell them right quick. Oh. All right, now let's look at something here a minute. And all right, those 24. Let's figure up and see how much I'll get. So that is 2416 times 12. Still gonna get 28,992 instead of 30,000, but I'm gonna go ahead and sell them. I should have sold them for it, but I really wanted. Let me see. Yeah, the babies, and I wanted the babies off of them. So let me get the magic wand here. All right. And we'll get those 6. And that all that should be in there is them big boys. Yep. Let's come over here And there's feed already in here, so I ain't worried about. There they are. They are all 6 of them are in there. All 12 of them should be. Let's see. Yep. All right, girls, y'all going to the sale. Let's get you get yourself dressed up. I'm fixing to sell you. Yep, they're all in here. So now that breeding pen, birthing pen is empty again. I got some more that are close. There. Let's see. Let's see. Them right there. They're $833 a head. Them 12. They're halfway. So let's look at the map. Okay, December. They still got. It's 4 months. So they got February. They'll be giving me by then. These will be 2 or 3 months old, and you can move them. Anyway, but now we're gonna go take these to the sale right quick. Then we'll come back, and I'm gonna go out this way. It's boggy, ain't it? And okay. I thought this was a field here, but it ain't. It's grass. There's the field. That is the rye. Anyway. And that's spelt in them 2 fields, 3 and 4. All looks good. All looks really, really good. Ooh, that sun's bright. Ooh, can't see. By the way, there's been some updates to this map. They've had actually 3 what I call hot fix updates since it's come out. It came out about 2 weeks ago, and there's been 3. One today, as a matter of fact. And the one today fixed, remember I showed you on the first episode, there was no cotton in the price list. Now it is. They got that fixed. The other 2 things, the couple of things was on the planting calendar. They've got soybeans now where you can, I don't want to run by, where you can plant them as late as June. Same thing with the corn. And another thing was the canola, you could plant it late, but you couldn't harvest it. There wasn't no month, so they had a couple hot fixes like that. They had to update. No game. You didn't have to start a new game or anything. But let me see where the sell point is here. Is that it there, or is that the bale sale? That's it there. Oh. Okay, 14,500 times 2 is what? 14,000 times 2. 29,000, so just under, like I said, just under 30,000. Now we'll go back and every little bit of there's. I could sell some wheat today. Let me stop here and show you what I'm talking about. Look at the price of this. Well, anyway, I got it on winter wheat. I could sell it today and get $394 a. It was the peak was started today, but it goes to January, which you'll get 396 or better. So I may wait because it also the that in January is when I can sell the sorghum, sell it both and get a really good pile of money anyway. Take this magic wand back to the little office and put it up, and then I'm gonna park my truck because I won't need it. Ooh, foggy right through here, but that's the way it is in the Smoky Mountain. They don't call it the Smoky Mountain. That's why that thick fog. I've been in places up there where it was so thick you would have. I mean, you couldn't see 5 feet in front of you. On where it goes through the mountains, shoot. I mean, it is thick, thick, thick. And just like that right there, in and out of it. We'll go back the way we came. Yep. Take this to the office now. And I'm gonna get on that little tractor. It'll grind. I'm gonna need this to pull that. Let's see. Let me turn around here. Put this. I left the office door open. Look at there. All right. All right. Now, shut that office door. They're calling for snow on here at 3 o'clock this evening on this map, on this farm. I gotta get whatever I'm gonna get done. I'll hook this to that Parker wagon here, the Parker gravity wagon. Now, this is my little yard tractor, yep. And this is the Tomahawk. Y'all seen me use this thing before. I'm gonna grind some feed and I'm gonna top off the, well, let me look here a minute before I. Alright, but let's look here and see the pig situation now. Yeah. First, I'm going to show you the updates to the. All right, the corn already. You could. I didn't realize it, but you could already. Well, where is it? The corn. Yeah, you see the corn there. You could grow it, plant it in June, and harvest it in December. And now they've got the soybeans. That's one of the things they updated with this last update. Another thing, yeah. And I mean the summer wheat, not summer wheat, the winter wheat. Yeah, and that's what I've got planted in one field. Anyway, let's see what these animals. Okay, yeah, they got 500,000. They're not starving in that pen at all, but there is 24 of them in there right now. Mainly, what's in this little pen is what they're not completely. I could give them the last time I fed was the carrots on the last episode. So and so I may top off with a little pig food, just fresh pig food. It don't hurt. Anyway, I say top off. Put a little bit in each. Put a 5,000 because that thing does 5,000 at a time. Put one in each pen, and that should be good. Let's see about the cows. Yeah, cows definitely need some feed because they're so pregnant. I'll have to get some TMR, buy a load of TMR, and go put it in there. Anyway, let's go over here and bring this. We're gonna grind some pig feed right quick and put it in here. 5,000 liters at a time, and we're gonna. No. Uh, Let me crank this tractor up here. All right, that's good right there. We're getting ready. Let's swing it around here and do it again. And get under this thing. Nope, I don't. All right, let's leave it. Let's go here. All right, this is almost 5,000. We'll take this to the little pigs first. Well, it didn't quite do 5, but it's 4. Be right back. See how quick that went to pig food? Turn that corn straight into pig food. I'll have to go in that big pen. I'm gonna turn around here if I can. There it goes. The only thing I don't like is it's slow. It's very slow. Unloading. There they are. See, it's almost going to fill it up. See there on this one. It's going to be close. And it's going to fill up before I Yep, she filled up. See there? 8,000, what that holds really. Okay, so let's go get a little bit more and put 7,000 in that big pen, and that should be good on that then. Yep. That's gonna be about 60. Not quite. Let me shut this tractor off. Pull it back under the shed here. We're through with it. .45 horsepower does real well. Yeah. Let's take this. This is gonna be fun in the big pen. And then I got to get some TMR and put a load of TMR and some TMR in the cow pen. So I got to stop and open the gate. Let me get turned where I can get in here and turn around. All right. I'm not gonna put the arm. Uh-oh. All right. I'm gonna go around this way. All right, let's see. That one's full. So this will put it on up there a little bit. Yep, getting us some feed in there to the babies, to the girls. Yeah, it'll put it over halfway, half full. Huh? This thing holds about a million liters of feed, so. Yeah, these bigger sows, them right there, you see they're 7 months old and they're 50, they're half pregnant, so and it lasts 4 months, so they're 2 months in, they're 2 months pregnant. Oh yeah, it'll put it. I'm gonna have to almost. It'll probably give it 600,000. I don't know. We'll see. It's 58 degrees on this early winter morning. That's about how it is here. Oh yeah, she's moving on up to halfway. Oh yeah. The only thing about that gravity wagon I don't like, it's slow. They need to update it where it unloads a little bit faster, or give you the option to speed it up. Put a bigger pipe on it. That would help with that. See, yeah, oh yeah, she's moving on toward full. Just about empty. Yeah, it's not quite 600,000, but it's much better than it was. I don't want to roll over that hog, but I got to get out of the pen now. Let's make sure the door gates are closed. Now I got to go get some TMR. I don't think there's none in here. We'll see. I don't think there's none in here. I think I'm gonna have to buy some. That's all right. I sold them hogs. I'll have money to do that with. No, it ain't no TMR in there. Let's go get a little bit. Buy about a half a trailer load, and that be enough to put some in the cows there because they really need it. Up. Yeah. Excuse me. There it is. Let's see. Oh, well, it just filled it up. Let's just... go up here and turn around. And pull up there and unload what we need to unload. If it takes it all, so be it. And cows are pregnant. They're right close. Either January or February, they're going to have little ones, so they're eating a lot. Let's, here we go. Yeah, they need that. I think it holds about 34,000, so it'll probably take all this 12, and that'll put it about halfway, and that should be good. Y'all probably wondering, well, why don't you grind the TMR? Well, I could, I suppose, but I may put something down to do it for me, because you got to get that recipe just right, or you'll mess it up. And them unless you use one of them drivable deals where it does it. Like, I'll show you. Let me see here. Anyway, well, like one of these two. Of course, that one there might be. It holds a lot, but I don't. These I figured that one out at 24. I think it's getting tongue tied. Two two hay bales, two if you're doing bales, and two silage and one straw, I think, and it will pretty well fill you up uh, a TMR. But you know, it's saving. Oh yes. Yeah, Black Angus. Let's see. Yeah, they're 25 months and 80% pregnant. How much is them cows I can get for them cows? Yeah, 4,000. Well, that's weird. Limousine's only 3812, 3,000, and 4,000. Well, I might sell the limousines and put some. Well, and just stay with the Black Angus. Yep. I might sell the limousine, all the limousines when they give birth, or well, I might go ahead and sell them and just let the Angus ones give birth, and yeah, work with them. Yeah. Might put to help it out. Put a couple, another 6 full-grown one in here. I don't know. Angus. So let's look at that again. What's the difference here? Let's see. Because I got 6 of each one, so 38, 12 times 6. That's 22,872 for the limousine. And then 41, 62 times 12. See, they're nearly $50,000 ahead for them Black Angus. 49,944. So yeah. Whew. Let me see. 40. What was 38, 12 times 6. 38, 1, 2, times 6. 22,000. Yeah, 872. So remember that. And then this was 60 times. Oh, 20. I miscalculated. That's 24,000. So it's about $2,000 difference more ahead for the. It's still worth the money though. So what I may do is sell them limousines before they give birth. I may load them up here in a few minutes, as soon as this is finished, before they give birth, and sell them. Get that $22,000, and then I'll buy me while I'm down there. Buy me. It's almost empty. Buy me. Yeah, and it's about half full. Well, I may just. Well, here's what I could do. I could go ahead and buy 6 Angus babies and put in there. Of course, no, they'll be. Let me take this. I got to figure out what I'm going to do here. I'm definitely going to sell the limousines because they're getting $2,000 a head less. So. Pull over here a minute. Yeah, I need to service this vehicle and wash it good. This little truck, I like it. Anyway, So, yeah, see here, there's one of the limousines right there. So I'm gonna sell them, but do I wanna? Let me let me see something here a minute. Where's the? Yeah, $3,000 a head for them. They're ready for. The problem is those are how old? 25 months. You can't buy a 25-month old. The best you can do is 15-month old, which is fully grown. And in 1 month they'll be pregnant. So they'll be a month pregnant when the other limousine other Anguses give birth. I think. Let me see. Let me look here. Yeah, they're and that's probably it'll either be December or January. So if I buy them now, let's say if I buy them now in January, the new ones will be uh, 1 month pregnant, and that's uh, theirs is 10. Their pregnancy is 10 months, so I'm pretty sure, yeah, 10 months gestation period. So, well, I meant to look. Let's see. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They would give birth in October, and the other ones would probably give birth again in September. I would see what. Uh, yeah, yeah, because the little ones are going to have to stay in this pen here until they're 6 months old. Because if you well, let's look at this thing. They're 15 months. eh, I mean, they're 15 months, 18 months. Well, 6 months is big enough they can move in that big pen. Yeah, they're too little for 0 month. So they hit what is full grown? 18 months is full grown. Okay, so yeah, so what? That's weird. 15 months on the limousine. That is weird. On the beef cattle, they get the maturity. Wow, 15 months. So I had never saw that before. All the time, all the year and longer I've been playing this game, never paid that no attention. That the dairy cows take longer maturing than the daggum beef cattle. You get more money for the beef cattle. But anyway, 15 months. And so, but they don't go through puberty till they're 18 months old. So there's 3 months there that's, anyway, I think I'm going to buy 6 more. I'm going to sell them limousines that I got and buy 6 more full grown ones and have 12 Angus in here. And I'll have 6 Angus babies in here in another month or so, January, February. So that's going to, so that's going to, yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. So let's, okay. But that's going to be the next episode. I'm going to end this episode right here. But stay tuned. Episode 9 is just around the corner, I promise you. Until then, this is Farming Legacy saying, see ya.